What's going on today, Guardians? Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the most popular primaries in the Crucible right now, the Blind Perdition Pulse Rifle. Available from completing Trials of Osiris Gold tier bounties, getting 7 wins, or going flawless for the Adept version. Unfortunately, my RNG sucks and I don't have the Adept version just yet. Anyways, if you guys go on to enjoy the video or learn something new, then hit that like button. It is so much appreciated, guys. So let's take a look at the Blind Perdition. Coming in with a fire rate of 73 and an impact of 7, this weapon is most easily comparable to the very popular Year 2 Pulse, the Hawksaw, with just some minor differences. The Blind Perdition has a higher range stat coming in at 38, with the Hawksaw coming in at 27, but where it falls slightly short of the Hawksaw is in its stability, coming in at 64, with the Hawksaw coming in at 72, which is actually slightly made up for in the weapon's hidden stats, with the Hawksaw having a recoil direction of 50 and the Blind Perdition having a recoil direction of 60, which basically translates to the Blind Perdition's recoil being more manageable than the Hawksaw's. So let's take a look at what perks you want to be using to maximize this weapon's potential. So down the first column, taking CQB ballistics will give a nice chunk of stability while not taking too much range from the weapon. Definitely the most balanced between range and stability for the 3-barrel choices. Down the second column, you have the choice between small bore or hand-laid stock, and while you can go for small bore adding a large chunk of range, I'd highly recommend going for hand-laid stock, bringing the weapon's stability stat to almost its max while also retaining an extra burst for a total of 12 bursts instead of 11 with small bore. The third column definitely comes down to personal preference, with both high cal rounds and hand-loaded adding range, hand-loaded slightly more. You're pretty safe with both choices. My personal choice is for hand-loaded, for the max range on this build. Now for the final perk. To get the most out of this weapon, there really is only one choice: counterbalance. Remember how I said that the Perdition's recoil was more manageable than the Hawksaw's? Well, counterbalance makes this weapon a breeze to handle, keeping its stability as steady as the hand of a Surgic. On top of having an amazing set of perks, God roll perks to be exact, this weapon also totes an amazing scope that also highlights enemies, making this weapon even better, and putting it much further ahead than the Hawksaw in my own opinion. Trust me when I say that this weapon will be around for the full duration of Rise of Iron. With an amazing stat roll and amazing base stats, this weapon is simply too hard to ignore. Hopefully you Guardians are lucky enough to have one of these bad boys already. If not, I'd highly recommend heading into Trials this weekend and grinding until you get this thing. It will definitely be worth your time. Thanks for checking out the video. If you enjoyed or learned something new, then hit that like button. If you're new and like what you see, then hit that subscribe button for everything Rise of Iron. With YouTube's recent sub box changes, sometimes my video may not pop up in your subscription feed. If you like my videos, it would mean a lot if you could turn the notifications on for my channel by clicking the bell icon beside the subscribe button and checking the box in the pop-up window. Anyways, I will catch you beautiful Guardians in the next one.